Here he comes, off of 4.
Got a good run right there, so this is going to close the gap.
2 to go. NBC Sports presents NASCAR. Today, the chase for the Nextel Cup comes to the Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. It is a magnificent November Sunday afternoon in Texas. We're about 30 minutes west of the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, and the NBC race family happy to welcome you to race number 8 in the chase for the Nextel Cup. This is the Bank of America countdown to green. I'm Bill Weber. Today, a very fast mile-and-a-half track that likes to make you earn the win. Tony Stewart continues to lead the championship race, and when you take a look at the point standings, you can see that no one will win the title today, but someone could see it slip away.
With championship leader Tony Stewart, who seemed pretty okay with a 9th place finish in Atlanta last Sunday, what will make you feel good about your finish today, Tony?
Finishing ahead of the other 9 guys in the chase. So, we're getting to the point in the season now where, a win's not as important as just beating the guys that we're racing for the championship with. So, I'd love to win the race today. I think that if we can do that, we don't have to worry about anybody being ahead of us.
Now, if Carl doesn't repeat his performance this weekend at Texas, it could be a little bit tough for him to make that championship run, Carl. So what about you? Qualified 30th.
Yeah, the qualifying was not very great for Office Depot team, but we feel like we can repeat last week's performance. I mean, the car is unbelievable in race trim. The only question is how dark and how cool it's going to be at the end of this race, and hopefully it'll be all right. But right now, really, we're just going to dedicate this run to John Reiser, who's our team manager at the Busch Shop. He's feeling a little under the weather, so we're thinking about him today, and we're going to try to win this thing.
Please welcome back Dickies contest finalists Sarah Thompson, Danielle Davis, Mike Crouston, Marlene Began, and Yvette Figueroa, along with Speedway Motorsports CEO Bruton Smith, as they give those most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Front row now of Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon as pole sitter Ryan Newman drops to the back of the field. 3 races to go in the chase for the championship and 500 miles to chase the checkered flag at Texas, live on NBC.
Want to get to the bottom fast right now by the looks of it.
5 bonus points for Matt Kenseth for leading the first lap. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the inside of Blaney.
Boy, Blaney was all over the racetrack. The pressures are down on these cars. They're real hard to drive right now until the tire pressures build up. So everybody's got to be real careful this part of the race. Also, the track will start, the groove will start getting a little bit wider once they get the pressures up.
Kenseth, Gordon. That's front 2 cars.
Looks like there's someone coming off turn 4. Looks like Bill Elliott gets a little bit loose and just barely touches the wall off turn 4. Ryan Newman, the 12 car, trying to work his way forward. Alan?
At BP, we talked about the story where he won the pole on his first qualifying lap Friday, crashed on his second. This backup car that's on the track now has not been raced since November 2001. Crew Chief Matt Borland said it's not the car we really wanted to be using today, but they had a little malfunction at their shop, a little snafu, he called it, in their production. So they put this car on the truck. He said it's not bad, but it's not like the piece we had Friday.
Greg Biffle, the 16 car, Matt, he's going somewhere.
Yes, he is, BP. He's trying to reel in the 19 of Mayfield. Now, he just told his team on the radio the car is bottoming out, especially down in turns 1 and 2 and running me up the racetrack. Can't run down to the bottom line, but he takes that position away from the Dodge of Mayfield.
Biffle was not very happy here on Friday afternoon after the practice sessions, but was happy after his qualifying run. Debris in turn 3.
And a lot of teams are saying, thank goodness this caution flag came out so we can make some adjustments.
He's not.
He's not one of them. No.
There are a lot of teams, but he's not one of them.
He was flying, coming around to complete lap 33. Green flag back out. We get back at it. Bobby Hamilton Jr. was guilty of a commitment line violation coming to pit road. And the 18 of Bobby Labonte, too many men over the wall, both those guys to the tail end of the field on the restart.
Stewart picked up a couple spots right there.
11 car, Denny Hamlin, as Bill told you earlier, it was announced today that he will drive this 11 FedEx car in 2006.
Look at how loose that thing is, man. I'm telling you what, he got his hands full.
That 11 car pulled up behind him and packed that air under him and just got him so loose.
How about those guys on the 11 team in the garage this morning talking about Denny Hamlin?
Oh, they were just so pumped up that he's their driver next year. Bill and I walked by this morning. I always see Biffle going to the outside.
Teammates.
A couple of Roush-Keteers there, Biffle and Matt Kenseth. Share the same car owner, Jack Roush. Now, did Kenseth let him go by to get 5 points, and will Biffle let him go back, or is he just faster? We'll see.
We're about to find out. Biffle won the race here in the spring.
Biffle has the lead. Just wondering how much longer he's going to be able to hold it. He just came on the radio and said, I have a bad, and I mean bad vibration. Feels like it could possibly be in the drivetrain, maybe not a loose wheel.
Wow. Third in the championship standings. And as they run right now, just 45 points behind championship leader Tony Stewart.
Normally you would think it's a loose wheel because it normally starts to show itself about 7 or 8 laps after you make a pit stop. So we'll see what happens.
And it's usually the left rear tire that loosens up.
Back in Texas, the leader of the race, Greg Biffle, has finally hit pit road for the vibration. Checking to see if it was a loose wheel. He said, when I come down pit road, look at the lugs on the left side. If they look tight, let's just change 2. But Doug Richards said, we are going to go for 4. We are going to take the conservative approach. Right now, they're looking over the wheels, Bill, to see if indeed they were loose. Looks like possibly the left rear may have been loose on the 16 car.
Yeah, like I said, normally it takes about 7 or 8 laps to show up. And like BP says, it's normally left rear.
Because you tighten the lug nuts to the right. The torque of the wheels is trying to loosen the lug nuts. When you come off the corner, hit the throttle, that torque is trying to loosen them up on the rear. It tries to tighten them on the right rear.
Now, a couple of things to point out here. Biffle led 12 laps. He is the only driver not on the lead lap right now. So if the lucky dog was to be issued after a caution, it would go to Biffle.
Way worse than it was, guys. Just way worse. Everything middle off. I'm good getting into the center. Just middle off. It's a horrendous push.
Hey, boy, just keep doing the best you can. We're going to have to get it better for you. Just get us to that pit stop. We're going to work on it.
If you look right in front of his left rear, there's a valence that keeps the car, keeps the air under, keeps the car sucked to the racetrack. It's sticking out. See, he had contact with somebody.
That's right. So we see a wheel mark right in front of that left rear tire, and you're right, Wally.
That's hurting the downforce right there in his car, so that's probably why. See it right there.
Well, it's not there now. We see the Pepsi GMAC. It's clean.
That would do it. Wow. That would do it. That's just like a can opener.
Dave?
And his teammate Kyle Busch said, he hit me, but he knew that Jeff didn't see him there, and it hasn't damaged Kyle's car very much.
Oh. And Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Whoa, Biffle!
Hasn't hit.
Oh, there goes Bliss sliding through. Man, I can't believe those guys didn't hit anything. Biffle started this wreck way back in 3. It's not where he needed that yellow, BP.
No.
There's Bliss.
He definitely did not need this caution flag. That's right. He needed this thing to run green for a while. See some damage on the back of the 0 car.
Biffle just started losing this thing off of 4, and it did one of those tank slappers where it goes left, right. You're doing everything you can, and finally it just goes too far. It just gets loose, tries to save it. This is actually further down. It started way back, but I'm not sure why Bliss went through the grass.
We can take you on board with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Down on the pit stop.
Saved it, caught it, saved it, caught it. All right.
Anytime Snyder's walking across the stage waving during driver introductions, it's going to be wild.
To the crowd, he was waving,
yes,
not
he
just
was.
anybody.
That's right.
And Greg Biffle is trying his best to get in line between Mark Martin and the 5 car. Could not make it.
Biffle 1 lap down.
And he's trying to get up to be the first car 1 lap down in case the caution flag should come out. And currently that position is being held by Kevin LePage.
Biffle in the 16, looking to the inside of the 5.
And he's got a couple guys he's got to get by. Labonte, LePage, because Labonte's up there too in the 44.
Yep.
And now up front, Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart on his bumper.
And Tony Stewart.
Here comes that making them loose in the front there, BP, because Stewart's car is good enough. He can get right up on Kenseth's bumper and get that car loose. He'll take the spot.
And you know that Matt Kenseth in 17 wants to keep that 20 behind him if he can, because he does not want Tony to get those 5 bonus points. But I don't see how he can keep him back. Tony's just too fast.
Stewart looks like he got on the apron a little bit there and got his car out of shape a little bit in 2. And there he goes loose right there. So he is hanging on.
Alan, Tony's charging.
Yeah, Bill, and you and I know, but we'll just make sure everybody else does. The system for determining the champion includes 5 additional championship points if you lead a lap during the race. Pressure, pressure. Tony has scored more of those bonus points in the chase so far than any of his competitors. In fact, he has scored some 25 more of those bonus, 15 more bonus points than Greg Biffle, 25 more than Jimmy Johnson. He wants to get up, he wants to get those 5 bonus points. That just puts pressure on the other guys to have to get up front and lead a lap.
Stewart started 16th. He's all over him.
There's loose again right there. Stewart's car is really good right now. In order for him to drive up right behind that close to Matt means that Tony's car is not pushing at all. He's not getting that arrow tight.
On board with Kyle.
Here we go.
As predicted, BP.
Man, Casey Mears to the front.
So he knocks Matt Kenseth back to second. Kenseth has led 149 laps of the 164 today.
It was a sight to behold. By the way, we got a battle for second spot. Here comes Carl Edwards in that 99.
So Kenseth, who has led 149 laps today, is going to fall to third.
Got it. Like last week.
Carl Edwards right now is third in the championship standings, 102 points out of the lead, and Carl has not led a lap today. He currently runs 30th, and his tough day got a little tougher, like you were talking about, Benny.
There we see him making contact with the 22 car, and he almost spun out down the backstretch to duplicate the spin down the front stretch.
And he's got the same damage that Jeff Gordon had, but on the right side of his car now.
Caution is out. Debris in turn 2.
That's probably off of Biffle's car, I bet.
Carl Edwards is going to get a track bar adjustment and an air pressure adjustment in his right rear tire. Going to be a good pit stop. Not going to win the race off pit road, and boy, was that close to contact.
We will have to go to the video replay.
The video says Mark Martin.
No, the computer says Mark Martin.
Well, the computer says Mark Martin. Let's check the video.
Are you going to believe your eyes or the video?
Yeah, looks like Mark
My
has
eyes are
it.
seeing the video.
That's Mark. They got it right.
Mark Martin leads Matt Kenseth and Casey Mears to the restart. 5 bonus points for Mark. Got him under the caution.
Oh, Mark slides up the track a little bit. No, Mears slides up the racetrack. He's going to lose his spot. Carl Edwards.
Oh,
nice.
Tony Stewart trying to get on the inside of the 41 car. There he goes. And here comes Tony on the 99 car of Edwards.
here's how it went.
On the backstretch, we see him pressuring the 6 car, and Mark just says, okay, you're faster than I am at this point in time. Go.
With 130 plus laps to go, Mark's not going to contest that, as Benny talked about. Dave.
I love that duck.
Only driver to win his first career Busch and Cup Series race at Texas. Don't think that's exactly the toughest one we've come up with. The duck being very nice to us today.
I think I know the answer to that.
Give it a shot, BP. What do you think it is?
Well, we've got the 38 car on the screen, but I knew it was Dale Earnhardt Jr. You're trying to trick me by putting that 38 car on the screen. But yes, Junior won both his Busch first Cup and first Busch race here.
239 laps complete here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Casey Mears has back-to-back top 10 finishes at this track, and right now he's battling Carl Edwards for the race lead, and Mears is going to take it again.
He made up 3 or 4 seconds on the 99 car of Carl Edwards to take this lead.
He had a rough restart after that last caution came out, and he got boxed up in traffic. He slid up the racetrack, lost some spots. I think his car takes a while to get going too. So really the 41 car need this race to stay green as long as possible.
Right. Edwards second, Mark Martin third, Matt Kenseth fourth, Vickers fifth.
Whoa! Man, I'll tell you what, Mears just about got wrecked on that deal.
Go back and take another look at it.
I think Newman just got him loose, getting off of turn 4. See, you got it. We talked about this earlier on the Home Depot virtual cross. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He took the air off the
trouble. And this time the 12 car comes spinning down the front stretch.
Caution is out. Newman has it pointed in the right direction. Fourth caution of the day.
You're not eligible for the lucky dog if you cause the caution, are you?
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
He just got loose on that one.
Sure did. Through the grass.
I think he maybe said, "You're just a lucky dog." For not wrecking.
Vickers on the inside.
And we've seen that be trouble a couple of times today. Matt, how about that 25? What are they saying?
Well, BP, remember we told you earlier he could not wait for the sun to go down completely because he felt like down in turns 1 and 2 where there was shade earlier in the race, that's where his car worked the best.
Here's where Vickers is strong, right here.
Looks like that's where he's going to take the lead.
Mark Martin falls in behind him, so Brian Vickers in search of his first Nextel Cup Series win. Carl Edwards has recaptured the lead, moving Brian Vickers back to second. Did it on lap 267.
Gets position off turn 4, but couldn't make the pass, so he goes to the inside. Gets that great run down the front stretch, and going in turn 1 just drives alongside of the 25 and into the lead. So Michael Waltrip, oh, he got a spin off turn 4.
Caution is out.
What is that, Biffle?
It's like Biffle again, yeah.
What a day he's had.
Rolling.
See if we can see what happened here. Wow.
Just lost it.
Just around he goes.
And that'll happen.
As we've seen. Oh, it's close.
Like
but
Tony
not close
Stewart.
enough.
Tony Stewart looks like the man.
Bill, when it counted most, what could be the last pit stop in this race, a 12.90 second stop from Tony Stewart's guys. That's being a performer in the clutch, wouldn't you say?
I totally agree. Edwards gets Kenseth for third, and Mark Martin is right on Tony Stewart for the lead. The longer they run. Now for the lead, Mark Martin.
Oh, he just blows by Tony Stewart. But here comes the crossover.
Oh, he gets him loose. Gets him loose.
Here comes Tony Stewart back.
This is why 190,000 people are here today from 50 states and 12 foreign countries.
Almost made some contact, those two cars.
Mark moves over, Edwards goes by. Three Roush cars behind Tony Stewart, who drives for Joe Gibbs. Carl's mom.
She get a little more animated now.
Carl Edwards is moving again. Flying right now.
Oh!
Trying to do it on the bottom. Man, oh man. Well, let's see if he can hang on to it.
I don't think it's going to be a crossover move on this one.
That was strong.
For a minute or two, baby. He'll try to lift you up, but he's 2 back now, 3 back.
Now Mark Martin's going to take another run at Stewart. Got a pretty good run off of turn 2. He's under him.
It's where Edwards got it done. Mark passed Tony. Debris in turn 3 brings out the caution. And we talked about pit strategy.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I was Casey Mears, the way his car's running, I'd stay out no matter what anybody else does.
Right side tires only for Tony Stewart. Dave?
Well, and Mark and Pat Trison talked it over. Mark said, I'm sure whatever we'll do is wrong.
That sounds like Mark.
Well, and because it's burned them before. Forget where it was
Atlanta.
now. That's right, Atlanta last year. Hurt them when they did not pit. This time, they feel like it was the right call. Mark reiterated that when he called back to Pat and said, right call, guys, let's win.
We'll see. Mark Martin, Matt Kenseth, Casey Mears, Rusty Wallace, Sterling Marlin all stayed out. 11 to go at Texas.
And Mark knew he had to do that and did it. Got it done, so now he needs to go.
Now Sterling Marlin has cars going by on the inside, outside. So does Rusty Wallace. Tony Stewart's on the inside and Carl Edwards on the outside.
Those tires make a huge difference. That's Schrader in the middle. Bobby Labonte in the 18. Casey Mears up high. There's Edwards in the 99. Mark trying to break away with Kenseth behind.
Mark's got going for him. Clean air.
Do want to mention that Greg Biffle was the lucky dog, got back on the lead lap.
The 99 car, Carl Edwards, has moved into the 3rd position. He's got by Casey Mears, but a lot of lap traffic between himself and Mark Martin.
You got to pass him.
Got to pass him. Oh, he drives to the inside.
It's been tricky when you get down there. Inside of Matt for 2nd.
That's not what Mark wanted to see in his mirror right now.
He was really hoping the 17 would hold up the 99.
Ooh, he made up some ground there, though. Up on the high side.
Here he comes. Off of 4.
Got a good run right there, so this is going to close the gap.
2 to go. 3 miles left in the race.
Mark's going to the bottom. Here goes Edwards to the top.
For the lead, less than 2 laps to go. Carl Edwards around Mark Martin.
Baby, don't overdo it now. Clear, 1 back.
Carl's mother watches from pit road. Last
White
lap.
flag, you're looking at it. 3 back, 3 back.
Pretty impressive.
Unbelievable is what that is.
Edwards going for 2 in a row. Won last Sunday in Atlanta. Tony Stewart is 6th, and that really will affect the championship standings as we head for Phoenix next week. Carl Edwards.
You can take a break. It's yours.
Off of 4. It is his. Carl Edwards wins at Texas. That was something to watch. There have been some amazing starts to their Nextel Cup careers for drivers, but this guy is rewriting the book.
And he stopped the landing.
That was better than Dave's pole vault.
Yeah, it was a great call, and the best car won. Carl was spectacular, but man, we just about did it. It was a great run by the whole team, a great call, and you know, it was close. Just you know, I just couldn't beat them tires, man. I tell you.
It got warm here all of a sudden. Your 2nd win in a row, 4th of the season, pardon me. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got to thank Office Depot, Bob Osborne and the crew for having an awesome last pit stop. I mean, that's what we needed. It was the right call. He made an adjustment for the 2 tires. It was perfect. Thank Charter Communications. But most of all, this win's for John Reiser. He's a hero to so many people, including myself. And he's a little under the weather. So, John, we're thinking about you. We're bringing the trophy home for you. I got to say happy birthday late to my girlfriend, too. But 4 wins, man. I can't believe it.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, You can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.